vintage finds. I'm on my way to Goodwill. Let's see what I can find there today. It's a Monday, so hopefully new stuff is out. Wish me luck. Okay, I don't know why it looks like I'm fake walking. I'm not fake walking. That's just my normal walk. Still empty shelves, sort of half empty, half full. Nothing crazy happening here in the pot and vase section. Until, of course, we get to the candle section. Then there's stuff happening. Here we are at my favorite shelf, the candle stand holders. If you've seen my videos, you know I pick up a lot of candle holders. And I don't sell enough to justify buying so many. But I am an evil genius and I have a plan. Just watch. Okay, this set of flower candle holders was actually very cute, but it was way too contemporary and it wasn't even metal, so I didn't end up getting it. Checking out the wood section, I see some stuff that looks quite interesting, and of course these massive candle holders that are carved wood with brass inlay, which is kind of rare now. For $3.49 each, yes please. Okay, this was a nice one. They're very contemporary and they had priced it at $10.99, so I left it. And this box was not clean, so I left that because, like I said before, now if I'm buying a box, it has to be clean. This box, on the other hand, was pretty cool. If I was taking on projects, I would have definitely grabbed this, cleaned it up, stained it, and even put on some wordings, you know, like transfer wordings, and would have been very nice. This guy's plastic. It's not even wood. I don't know what it's doing in the wood section. I haven't even turned around to look at the metal section because that's where I find all the cool stuff in this video. Massive acai salad bowl. I believe it's acai wood. I'm not sure. It's quite contemporary, but it was really heavy and they priced it at $12.99, so I left it. But then something on the other shelf caught my eye. Look at these amber jars with the metal tops. So awesome. However, they're very ridiculously priced individually, and when I did look at them closely enough, I realized that they were made in China. So even though they're gorgeous, they're not vintage, and I don't want to spend that kind of money on contemporary jars, even though they were quite pretty. Okay, finally, I'm in the metal section. This is where I find my treasures, and I already see some brass candle holders. You know, I love me some brass candle holders, and they were only $1.49 each. Score! This trinket tray, it's a pedestal tray. Like I said, people love these, so I was definitely gonna get that. I think it was $2.49. And if you probably saw when I was grabbing the other ones, that there's more that I didn't see right off the bat. And then these little 3 ones. They were all $1.49 each, regardless of their size. Then I found these little cute Middle Eastern shoe looking things. They're shoes basically, not Middle Eastern, Southeast Asian as well, like India. And anyways, those are incense holders. And these are 3 little candles, also $1.49 each. I wasn't sure should I get them, so they're so tiny, but then because of my evil genius plan, I did get them. Okay, now I see a beautiful box, also made in India. It has the elephants with the trunks up, which is lucky. And it was clean for $3.79, definitely worth it. I could probably sell it for $15. Okay, looking back, I should have probably gotten these shell trinket trays because there's a set, and I could have probably sold them at the jewelry market as, you know, jewelry holders and trinket trays that you put on your beautiful dressing table. Yes, I see the turkeys. It's not something I'm attracted to, so I wasn't even gonna bother. This one was quite beautiful but very contemporary and didn't have a second or a pair, so I left it. Okay, I see these frames, they look nice, however, they are more plasticky than I would like, and vintage ones are more metal. There were other people here who were aggressively shopping and felt like they were following me. Every time I went into an aisle, they went into the aisle, and there was 3 of them. It was very hard for me to compete with them. And they were pretty loud, and I was trying to go to aisles they weren't in, but every time I went into aisle, one of them would come there. And they all took turns looking into my cart. Very aggressively. Did I mention very aggressively? Like, are you gonna take stuff out of my cart? Like, cause that's, no. Anyways, I am looking for Ray Dunn cups, as usual, or anything cool. Not that I didn't see anything cool, there's a lot of cool stuff here. I just didn't pick it up. Like the one with the blue flowers is pretty, especially spring's coming along, but I really need to be selling more of these to buy more of these. What I have sold at my antique booth is colored wine glasses, and I need to keep an eye out for those to replace them first. There was these cute pair of bottles. They didn't have any tops, so I didn't get them. These were swan napkin holders. This was weird, like metal, no, plasticky rolling pin. Hand-blown decanter, but it was so lightweight, gave me contemporary vibes, so I left it. So looking for some unique teapots, nothing here. Also at this point I decided, I'm gonna have to go back into every aisle because those 3 people who are whatever just everywhere. I didn't look at stuff as much as I should have, or as observantly as I should have. Yes, I see the polka dotted amber glasses on the top. I don't really like them. They're not calling out to me. I'm not even sure if they were polka dotted. They were not polka dotted. I think they were like legit amber glasses. Empty shelves. Nothing like crazy, treasure hunt is like sparse. I saw this and I thought, looks interesting, but not that interesting. I see this vintage lamp with a table attached. Whoever came up with this idea was thinking smartly, but it's not very pretty. Okay, I'm back into the aisles that they weren't in. I see the jars. I had missed these earlier. There's a set of jars here that are all, it says Canadian mason jars, so they're definitely vintage, and they could all, like if I bought all of them, then I could sell all of them. The only thing is, if I want to buy jars like these, I want them recycled glass, and like the green colored one, and these weren't, so, and I didn't want to dish out that much on this day. Here's a gorgeous dark colored maroon glass, but I wanted at least 2 and I didn't find the second one. I did put this one in my cart to see if I would find the second one or all 4. That would be awesome, but no. And the Coca-Cola glasses were kind of cool, but not that cool. Back in the metal aisle, I had no clue that I'd missed this, or maybe they put this later on, but this camel or bird type thing, or maybe an ostrich, is pewter. I believe it's an incense holder, or you burn something in there, or maybe a little teapot even. I don't know. I would probably put some burnt sage leaves in there and let the spout do all the smoke exhaling. Anyways, more brass, and this one was way too contemporary. Party light, china, no. But these ones, nice brass, like good ones from India, and they're wall scones. The other candle holder, way too golden. I don't think it was brass because it was way too heavy. Anyway, so of course I got these two. They were $2.99 each. Definitely worth it. I'm back at the jars thinking, should I get it? But I wasn't scared that somebody else was gonna grab them because they weren't priced well, so. Okay, here is my cart for today. I hope you guys like my picks. I love the tall candle holders. The carved wood's amazing. I could paint them. So my bill was $37.44. Not bad for the number of brass candle holders I got today. Very excited about that. So let's do a quick haul in my car. Okay, first up are these carved wood candle holders. They need a bit of cleaning. There's wax dripping all over them, which is fine. And they have a brass inlay, which is cool because, you know, nowadays they don't even put anything inside. It's just wood. And you put your candle in it and hope to God the wood doesn't catch fire. So this is actually really good quality. It says made in India. It says never leave burning candles unattended. So it's not exactly vintage, but with carved wood, which is so pretty and good quality, I think it's okay to make a compromise. They were $3.49 each, so $7 for the two of them, which I think is excellent price tag, because I could sell these two as a set for maybe $50 even. Okay, next we have that metal for $3.79 metal jewelry box, trinket box, whatever you want to call it. It has velvet, and or no, it's not velvet. It's like some other fluffy material, but it's clean. That's that's what I usually look for, to make sure that it's clean. And so as like a trinket box or a cigar box or whatever you want to call this, I think it's a great buy for $3.79. I think I could flip this easily for $20. It's a good buy. All my buys today were good buys. And this, I can't believe the first time around forgot these. There were people following me around the whole store, so I had to kind of lose them and come back to the aisles to actually see, because you know, I feel like I get tunnel vision when too many people around me. Anyways, so this is pure pewter, and it says at the bottom coarse teal Holland, so it's made in Holland, and it says real pewter. And I really like this. I don't think I've ever seen something like this before. Maybe just on TV or something, you know. So I think it's really cool. For $2.79. Awesome. I could sell this easily for close to $20 as well. Okay, next. Brass trinket tray. It has birds on it, which I really like. For $1.79, can't go wrong. Seriously. I believe this is also made in India, but it's solid brass. I could probably sell this for $15. These tiny ones, there's 3 of these. So my plan is, and something I've done some research on, is if you were to sell brass candle holders or any sort of thing as a set, it's more chances of you selling it. So I'm thinking of selling all these brass candle holders together as a set for, I'll have to do the calculations to see the price and what I want to make, but like say it was $150, for example, right? If you were collecting, or if you were buying for your wedding, because people like to spend on their weddings, if you were buying for your wedding, and you saw this set, say you wanted brass candle holders, and you saw a whole set of brass candle holders just sitting there for you to purchase for $150, it's not a bad buy. It's an excellent buy. For $1.79 each, these were great purchases, even though the smaller ones were also $1.79, but because I was not buying them per pair, I was going to make a whole set together. I think they're all worth it, because you know, you have to average out the profit. Then there's the wall scones. I think these are beautiful. They're very solid brass, made in India, so they're definitely solid, but you can tell like they're not cheaply made. And I thought the design and everything on them was so beautiful. very kind of Lord of the Rings vibe. And I realized Lord of the Rings vibes is basically Art Nouveau vibes. So for $2.99, so both of them were for $6, $2.99. Totally worth it. Might keep it for my own home. Let's see what I do end up doing with them. So I think that was about it. Okay, so that was it. I'm really happy with my haul today for $37.44. And if I get to sell those brass candle holders as a set for $150, you know, automatically everything today was worth it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think about my haul and what I got and about my idea about selling it as a set. And please remember to subscribe and like and share. Thanks. Bye.